FM News Talk 97.1.
On-demand audio.
I need to mention the radio station, FM News Talk 97.1. We're teaming up with the Red Cross and our fellow St. Louis broadcasters to try to help these flood victims in Louisiana. I made the reference to it earlier that a lot of them are going to find themselves in quite a pinch. The Red Cross provides meals and shelter, and you're well familiar with them. And Cindy Erickson, the CEO here of the Eastern Missouri chapter, is joining me in studio right now. Cindy, how are you?
Hey there. Well, good afternoon. Good to see you, Mark.
It's good to see you again.
Oh, wow.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
It has.
Absolutely. So here you are. We have another disaster, and the Red Cross is stepping up to help.
Yes, it is. The situation in Louisiana is just heartbreaking. We've had a couple dozen of our volunteers go down. Some are starting to come back, and one in particular who does a lot of deployments for us has done about 25, and he had said this is his within his top 5 worst disasters that he has seen and ever been on, and just the devastation down there is remarkable.
Wow, and we're including Katrina and the hurricane that came through there 5 or 6 years ago. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I mean, so if this one's in his top 5, that's significant because this wasn't a hurricane. This was just significant rainfall, right?
That's right. And so this is the largest natural disaster since Superstorm Sandy.
Sandy, okay.
And so the meteorologists have estimated it's the equivalent to about 10 million size Olympic pools dumping water on the Baton Rouge and that community. So just incredible. These are communities that have never been through any type of flooding before. And so it's just complete devastation. And so the Red Cross, along with a number of other remarkable organizations, are there for them. And so we're just so grateful for the St. Louis broadcasters and their support to get the word out.
Well, I mean, it's the least we can do being this far away. I know before, I'm trying to think back to the effort following Katrina, there were people who were donating food and trying to donate money, and really the best thing to do is donate to an organization like the Red Cross, because you guys are going to collect the money and then get the resources where they need to go.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people have really good intentions to think about donating stuff, but you've got to transport, you've got to inventory, then you've got to inventory it when it gets there, you've got to warehouse it, the distribution. Yeah, the most effective way, after the Red Cross been doing this for over 100 years, it really is make that financial contribution, then we can take that, turn it into the food, the shelter, the cleanup kits that they need, other items that they might need to get them back on their feet. And by also giving them a client assistance card is what we call it, it allows them to make decisions on what my family needs versus getting a used item.
Oh, that's a great idea. So they get their own, basically it's a Red Cross debit card? Is that what it is?
In many instances during the recovery phase, they will. So if they've got nothing right now, then we want to ensure that they do have food, shelter, clothing, and also working with the other agencies to be able to help them out. So donating is the best way.
Though we're talking to Cindy Erickson from the Red Cross, and I brought this up earlier, but people are thinking, well, FEMA's down there, and FEMA's providing this, and FEMA's providing that. For those people that didn't have insurance, I was shocked to read that the amount of money they can get from FEMA during an emergency like that is capped at like $30,000 or something for their loss. Mm-hmm. If they didn't have flood insurance and their home was worth $100,000, they're only recovering about $30,000. That's devastating.
It is. It ruins lives, and so that's why it is so important that the community organizations such as the Red Cross, the Salvation Army, Catholic Charities, a lot of wonderful organizations. I mean, we're all working together, and it's to help those families. And so, what the Red Cross, what our mission doesn't support, maybe one of the other organizations can come in with either clothes or furniture or first month's rent or something like that, and augmenting that with what FEMA has to offer is really tremendously helpful.
Oh, absolutely. Let's give people the phone numbers. You can call and donate, or you can go to one of the websites. So the 800 number is 1-800-984-8979. I'll repeat that for you, 984-8979, if you want to call and make a contribution. or you can just go to the Red Cross website at redcross.org, and the first thing you see when you get there is a Donate Now button. You can go to the now, Cindy, you can go to directly to the Eastern Missouri chapter, or you could just go to redcross.org, and that's still going to have that donation button, right?
Absolutely. You can donate to disaster relief or to the LA floods, which is Louisiana floods, and it will certainly get there. Once it's designated, we always honor that. So,
and if you've got the app on your phone, you can also find a link to this at 971talk.com on our main website. There's also a link, so you got plenty of ways to get there to try to get involved and make a difference. I mean, it doesn't have to be much. If it's $10, or if you can afford to give $100 or whatever it is, it's going to help out in the long run, I'm sure.
That's right. And the other thing, too, just shout out to also some of the major corporations in St. Louis who've really stepped up. Enterprise Rent-A-Car Foundation, Emerson, Wells Fargo, Anheuser-Busch. AB has, they will shut down one of their breweries for the Red Cross a couple times a year and actually run water on that brewery. And so they are shipping water, truckloads and truckloads of water down to Louisiana. So we're just really, really grateful for St. Louis.
Remember when they did that in 93?
Mm-hmm.
And
That's right.
They put floodlight on the side of the cans. I thought that was pretty creative on Anheuser-Busch's part. That's good
marketing.
Yeah, no kidding. Cindy Erickson, it's always a pleasure to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Thank you so much, and thank you for all the good work you do at the Red Cross. Again, the number's 800-984-8979, or you can go to redcross.org if you want to contribute and help those flood victims down there in Louisiana.